As we speak, we are learning French President Emmanuel Macron has dialed Prime Minister Narendra Modi to discuss the situation in the West Asia. Sharing details of the call, Prime Minister, along with Macron, stressed on the need to restore safety and freedom of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz. Of course, sharing further details, Prime Minister has also said that India will continue its close cooperation to advance peace and stability in the region and beyond. So, of course, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Macron holding an important conversation. My senior colleague Srinjoy continues to stay on with us. Srinjoy, again, Prime Minister in his call with Macron has once again highlighted the very need to restore safety and freedom of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz, which unfortunately continues to be one of the biggest sticking points between US and Iran.
Yes, of course. You see all these problems at all these locations. For instance, the Americans seem to not getting along with their allies, the European allies mostly, that are part of NATO. That includes France and Germany and Britain and Italy and Spain and so on. Now, that's a big problem already. Then, of course, the problem with the Strait of Hormuz. 55 days ago, no one ever imagined there would be a problem passing through the Strait of Hormuz, or if anyone had to pay any kind of toll or tax or anything. And now it is there in front of us. Now, Prime Minister Modi and India have spoken repeatedly about the need for peace. And this is something he would have definitely spoken with President Macron about. They are going to meet in a few weeks in France in any case. So surely, if there are things to discuss, this will be carried forward. But hopefully by then the war would have come to an end, because Prime Minister and President Macron are very close friends, and they have had an understanding for a longish period of time. Now, President Macron has till perhaps early next year, so about a year before he goes, and it's very likely that Prime Minister Modi and President Macron will meet in France in a few weeks.
Right, Srinjoy, do stay on with us because we have